this whole background, that the growth of the community at Crossroads is to be understood, because what has happened is that people have moved there who cannot get houses, either because houses have not been built or because they have got no legal rights, and I use the word in inverted commas, no legal rights to be in Cape Town. But in fact, if we study Crossroads, we find that the average household head living in Crossroads has already been working in Cape Town for 18 years. And the average, I was about to say his average wife, but the average woman living in Crossroads has been here for 11 years.
In 1972, the Bantu Affairs Administrations Board was set up to control all Africans in the Cape. The Divisional Council, the other authority in the Cape, sent Africans from shacks and shanty towns to Crossroads if the man of the family was employed. Mrs. Ndamase tells how she came.
I am one of the first residents here at Crossroads. The inspectors pointed out to us that this was an area allocated for Africans. We came by car. It was on a clear day in February. We worked very hard to build this home. We cleared the bush, then we laid down mats. We first built up a shelter to prevent the wind from blowing at the primus stairs. On the first night we were not able to put on the roof, the corrugated zincs, and we were told to build some toilets ourselves. The first people who came with us were the people who were staying with us at Brown's farm. We came as a village, and I still have the same neighbors with whom I came. Then people came from the airport area, and then more and more people came from various areas as individual families. Some people came from the townships, some women who were staying with their men in the single quarters. They came with their husbands here and built their homes.
Crossroads was born, but almost immediately, the Bantu Affairs Board began asking who was qualified to be in Cape Town and who was not. There were raids and arrests. Brigadier van der Westhuizen is chairman of the board.
During the Easter weekend, a large influx took place, which continued after that weekend, and very soon several hundred huts had been created. The board undertook to remove the people and in the meantime provide water, toilets, and a refuse removal service. The removal of the squatters proceeded with success because the huts were also removed.
People were continually arrested and their houses demolished, and that troubled our lives for some time. We spent sleepless nights. We would see some torches in the early hours of the morning, and we knew that they were arresting. They used to come as early as 2 a.m. We would see about 16 to 17 vans surrounding the area, and the whole area would be lit up as if there were electricity at Crossroads, whereas there is none here at Crossroads. It was as if it was daylight. I was also arrested.
In court, the magistrate sentenced her for trespass. He said, "It creates an impossible situation for the accused, in that she is legally in the Cape and would have nowhere to go. But if I were to suspend the sentence, I personally feel it would create a situation that would lead to problems for the Bantu administration." Mrs. Ndamase was fined 10 rand. Michael Richmond is legal representative of the Crossroads Committee. In 1976, an urgent interdict was granted by the Supreme Court, restraining the board from demolishing. It showed that legally the board had had no right to pull down shacks without a court order, because the land of Crossroads belonged not to the Bantu Affairs Administration Board, but to the Divisional Council. Demolitions were held up.
Before the Supreme Court decision against it, the board was successful in stopping the influx of squatters at Crossroads and in decreasing their numbers. The officials of the board arrested altogether 1,566 persons, and they demolished 176 huts and sent away 78 families in a short while.
In 1976, the Divisional Council approached the magistrate at Weinberg and sought an order requiring the Bantu Affairs Administration Board to demolish Crossroads because the Divisional Council believed that the camp was a health hazard. The magistrate declined to make the order sought by the Divisional Council, and the Divisional Council itself decided to proclaim Crossroads an emergency camp.
So after 2 years, Crossroads was legally defined as an emergency camp, a brief respite. Between 10,000 and 15,000 people lived here at Notre Dame Road. In August 1977, they saw their homes wrecked by bulldozers. The road leads to Belleville, past the University of the Western Cape. Where could the people go? Only a few accepted offers of train tickets back to the homelands. Later, the camp of Werkgenot was bulldozed, and later Unibel, housing 17,000, was bulldozed. There's a Xhosa song that the people have sung for years. Khawuleza, hurry, hurry. Jonga, jonga. Look, look. Amapoyise ngene endlini. The police are coming into our homes. The government repeated. By the end of the year, Crossroads 2 would go. And the South African poet Arthur Nortje. After war, after poverty, we have become effigies, camera pabulum, ineffectual scarecrows guarding the corn. And the dead point their fingers at some growing girl. She shall have tin cans slung from her shoulders. She shall have leaden balls on her toes. We are caught in colourful postures at Shanty entrances, with corrugated faces trapped in coda colour. Meantime, Crossroads grew. People built their lives together. Out of the community, qualified teachers were found. In July 1976, Nokpolo School began. With support from outside, this school was built. Crossroads residents built it themselves. 4 classrooms, a hall, staff rooms, storerooms, and a soup kitchen. Nokpolo means peace. Crossroads could indeed exist. The children sing to Matanzima, Prime Minister of the independent homeland of the Transkei. They can't go back there. There's no money there. Hi, Matanzima. Ayiko ayimali. Hi, Matanzima. There is no money. There is no money. On Sundays, church. city has been born out of nothing. Basic needs have been provided by the Divisional Council. Piped water, refuse removal, sanitation service. Bread is delivered in spite of the lack of roads. Milk comes each morning.